Hello, fire signs, and welcome to your Talkative Tuesday timeless messages from Spirit, your guides, angels, and higher self. These are general messages for fire signs, so take only your message and leave the rest for the person who needs to hear it. If you find value with what I do, please like and subscribe so you know when more messages are posted. Okay, let's see where we go for Tuesday. Who is trying to talk to you? What messages do they have for you on Tuesday for fire signs? Spirit, guardian angels, guides, messages for fire sign. We have Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. So I get that someone's asking for guidance on how to deal with the situation, and that could either have to deal with how to deal with you in a situation, or you're asking how to deal with them in a situation. And you may be asking for protection. Maybe you feel that they're negative. This could be in a work environment, or a friend environment, or even relationship. Translucence, love the darkness. Again, I feel like maybe you feel their sort of negative vibe, offering a negative vibe, or I'm not sure. Maybe you're being told they're a negative vibe, they offer a negative vibe. Love the darkness to me means you can't have dark without the light. So without diving in, you can't see the difference between light and dark. So don't rely on what others tell you before to make your final decision. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself, how do I feel about it? Don't rely on other people to make your decision. We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So maybe this has been a theme for you lately. Maybe you'd like to welcome this person into your circle, but your current circle's like, no. And maybe they pose a threat. Maybe this person is actually like a legit powerful source of creativity, and they don't like that. They don't want to upset the current social circle that you got going on. So what they're saying is, no, don't get that person here, because that'll make me look bad. That'll make me look bad, which isn't in your highest good. You know, they're not looking out for you, they're looking out for them. Sounds more like a friend situation, or friend. Clearing away obstacles, yep. Maybe you need to relook at who you're allowing into your social circle, who you're trusting. We all need to do that from time to time. Ooh, you got the Tower card, and you got the Justice card, and the Seven of Rods. Honestly, I'm not surprised. So with the Tower card, it shows things are coming to a head. Maybe you don't like how pushy some of your friends are being, how kind of arrogant they're getting just because they feel like they got you. Under their spell, under their influence, and they're getting to a point where they're like, they feel like they can tell you what to do, and you're like, all right, hold up a second. We got Justice. Even in the middle of all this, you're still, like, you're listening to what they're saying, and you may even be agreeing on the surface, but in your mind, you're still maintaining a sense of, I'm just not quite sure. You know? You're still sitting within your own power. But it's on the inside. You're not showing it. And then you have the Seven of Rods, which is fire energy. 7 is Leo specifically. So it's kind of becoming a burden for you. I'm going to do some clarification. The Seven of Rods is like, you're doing all the work. You're pulling, you're pushing, you're trying to maintain, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. So you got the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles back to back. So to me, that's good. It could feel like a synchronicity for some. That's Taurus and Virgo energy. So you're coming from a state of loss. You're coming out of a state of feeling like your money and your stability has been unbalanced. So maybe that's why you're kind of keeping your cool, because you feel like you're not at a point where you can just blatantly be like, all right, shut it down. And you moved into the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So from loss into a state of becoming financially stable again, to where you can admire where you've come from. So getting to that point again, you're just watching. I think you're at a point where you are looking at your surroundings. You're kind of you're monitoring everyone to see who's got your back, who doesn't, and you're maintaining a state of watchfulness, and that's smart. I see that. And I think you actually are loving your darkness, which sounds kind of weird, but you're growing. You're growing, and you're seeing who's actually on your side and who's not. You're seeing it for what it is. Next, you've got the 2 of Swords, Justice again, and the Death card. You're about to make a decision. So there's a decision that needs made. You are going to make it, but you're trying to rely on facts, and you're waiting on them to show themselves, the facts to show themselves. The Swords is that straight up, you don't want to rely on your emotions. You don't want to rely on intuition, really. You want facts. You're waiting on those facts to come to light so that you can make that new decision. That decision that will end either friendships or it will end relationships. And that death will bring about that new beginning. And that death may cause a tower moment in your life. Sorry. I put it on mirror mode so you could read it, and then it's like I'm backwards, so it's like, but it will bring up that tower moment, which will honestly cause a little darkness, but it will bring about a state of refreshment. And that's also why you got this clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. You may feel like you have to protect yourself, and you probably should, but you are getting guidance. You're seeking it, and you're getting it. By watching those around you. You are relying on your intuition, but your intuition told you to look for facts. Isn't that funny? Like, your intuition told you to look for facts, and that's what you're doing. Oh, yes. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, the World. You are on point when it comes to your decision making. You are doing the exact right things that will get you to where you're supposed to go. So you got the Wheel of Fortune, which means anything can happen, but you're going in the right way. Page of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with those energies. But that's the beginning that I just talked about. The page is the beginning after the Tower, and it's new energy, fresh energy. Maybe even be the start of a new relationship in work, or a relationship in romance. And it's not something that you're going to run out there and just start. You're gonna be a little childlike about it. It's gonna be the unknown, so you're gonna be a little scared, but your intuition is telling you this is where you should go, and so you're gonna be calculated about it. I don't see you just diving right in, although you may, some of you, different timelines for different people. And then you have the World card. So the world is your oyster. That's how that always comes to my head when I see this card. Once you get through the crap that you're going through now, the relationships that you establish after this will literally open up everything for you. It will literally open up everything for you. Let's get some... I'm going to pull a couple of romance angels for you. And it's funny because these don't always talk about romance. Sometimes they'll talk about finances. That's why I like to pull them anyways. Some people are dealing with romance, some aren't. But it's all good things. So love the state that you're in right now, because it's not going to last forever, and you can look back on it and be like, man. All right. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I get this for the relationship that you're currently in. Be honest about how you feel. If you're not happy, be honest and say why. Say why. And I mean, at the end of the day, if a relationship has to end, then end it with love and not with fear, not with hate, not with feelings of animosity. Just say, look, I love you, but this is just the end. It's just the end. And I'd like to not end on, I want to be able to pass you and say hi. You know, that's the adult way to end a relationship. Not ending on, you know, you're a terrible person, you know, because I don't feel like that's how things, if it's within your power to end it that way, and being the good person. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's how you bring about this good romance, is by maintaining yourself. Because if that other person is dead set on being negative and keeping things negative, that's on them. And that's their karmatic trail. That's their karma. Keep yours clear. Be the adult. Keep the honesty. And if it's a relationship you want to maintain, keep up. Still be honest about your feelings, and then say, look, if we're going to start fresh, I need you to get over the past. And let's start fresh. But it's just all about honesty. Strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Absolutely. I feel that completely and utterly. Once you decide and you feel like you've gathered all the information that you need to make your decision, as far as your friends, your relationships, maybe even your family. Maybe it's a family member you feel is just not really quite there for you. Then you got to make that decision. Cut those ties when they need cut. You know, you're not obligated to keep relationship with people just because. Even if children are involved, you know. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? You've got to trust the path. And make sure you've only got people around you who are there for your highest good. That's how it goes. All right. So that's it for your Talkative Tuesday reading, fire signs. I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.